All right. Hey, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, the super talented hip-hop artist, indie artist, Twizm Whyte. Peace, hello, and welcome to the show.
Hi, everybody. Hi. How are you all doing? I am thrilled to be here. I really am. Like, my heart is going off the wall right now, man. This is my first celebrity interview, and gorgeous Ron, guess who I get to share it with? You're my first.
You're so fucking full of shit.
No, this is my first celebrity interview. You're my first.
I'm not interested in anything you have to say, Twizm Big White Piece. Because you put Jimmy Star in their song and not me. How dare you?
Okay, he'll put you in another one.
How dare you? I am
But I save all my love for you.
Don't bother.
So now let's introduce you, everybody. Starting off with, you're already talking to, but my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Ron Russell.
How do you do, Twizm Big White Piece?
Gorgeous Ron, I am well. How are you?
Meanwhile, you're not bad looking on screen. You know, you're kind of cute.
Thank you.
Look at you. Got nice teeth. Are yours?
Yes, these are mine. Yes.
So let me introduce you. We got the man behind the video board. So go ahead and say hi to Scotty J.
Scotty J, Rock Titan. What's good, man? How are you today?
Fascism, Mr. Twizm. What's going on, man?
Not too much. Another day, bro. Blessed to be here.
Yes.
Then we got the fabulous Danielle at the W4CY studios.
Easy, Danielle.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Danielle.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am blessed to be here.
Yay! All right. So then you were in
another one for Danielle.
You were in the chat room before, but now you're on the screen. So say hi to all your chat room fans, because lots of people are in there for you today.
Those peasants that are not on screen.
I just got one. I got one thing to say to everybody. We did it. We're going. It's because of you guys in the chat room right now. Every one of them.
Oh, it's because
they are the amazing.
Yes, they are the amazing.
It's because of your cunning smartness that you came on the chat room as a little person and now you're on our show. That was a big deal.
You gotta love it.
You did good, Twizm White Piece.
So everybody, this is Twizm Whyte Piece. You can check out. First of all, you gotta know how to spell it. TWIZMWHYTEPIECE.com. So if you go to official TwizmWhitePiece.com, that's his website. Go to his website. You can see he was just featured in the Hype magazine, the biggest urban hip hop magazine in the world. And he's a superstar. We really enjoy him. He supports the show for a long time, and now he's on the show.
Always.
So congratulations. We also want to give a special shout out. If you guys look on the screen right now, you see that BNS Designs Digital Marketing. That's Bruce Glasgow's company, and he's also a sponsor of Twizm Whyte Piece. So we want to give a shout out to Bruce Glasgow and BNS Designs. And everybody else in the chat room, thank you.
How come he has a sponsor and we don't?
I don't know.
We're better than him.
Hey, Ron.
What?
I'm just good with my mouth.
That's such a fairy remark. I'd expect that from one of my queen sisters. Now, are you gay?
No, he's not.
No.
So how come you do gay jokes?
Why not?
I do human-friendly jokes.
Now, if you would have said you're good with your tongue, I would have associated that with heterosexuality. But when you say you're good with your mouth...
Hold on a second. If I only use my tongue, then therefore I'm negating a whole lot of other fun that could be had. So I have to use the whole mouth.
Amen, Twizm. Amen, brother.
Think about
I got him. I silenced Ron.
No, I'm picturing it.
That's funny. I'm
picturing the whole box in the mouth. Could be done. You have a big enough mouth, it could be. But with those teeth, you could chop a clit off, so be careful.
That is very true.
So you guys, listen up. So Twizm, you guys, he's an indie hip-hop artist. He's got a brand new album. It's called Dreams to Reality. And we've been promoting it because it's got some great songs on it. And in a little while, after we talk to him a little bit, we're going to do the world premiere of his brand new single called Ice Cream. And but before we do that, I want to get a little bit of the history of Twizm a little bit. So, like, you're a hip hop artist. How old are you?
I'm 36.
Okay, so you look young. So he's 36 years old. So who are some of your like hip hop influences from like back there when you were growing up?
obviously Biggie and Pac. I mean, that was the pinnacle. That was the pinnacle of my time. But then as you filter down through there, you get into some of the really great ones like, Jay-Z and Nas. Those are two equal powerhouses.
Nas.
But I was, Nas is great. I would really have to say that my ultimate influence, though, throughout all of this time period has really been the Notorious B.I.G. Because his counterbalance to Pac's roughness is something that I associated a lot with. I'm really smooth, right? I tend to carry myself with a lot of class and a lot of flair, and that's how I always seen Notorious B.I.G.
And a lot of modesty too.
We got you there.
I try. I try. But no, so it's one of those things that I'm a 90s child. And so you could name anybody great from the 90s and I'm right there with you. I just believe that the way hip hop worked its way into the 2000s and 2010s and so on, it didn't go the way it was supposed to. You know what I mean? Like the 90s was so great. I
like the fun hip hop, like Rappin' Forte and
yes,
I don't know, people like that who just did like all the fun stuff, not the gangster stuff, not the killing people stuff, just the stuff. Hey, let's go out and let's have a good time stuff.
Yes.
In all honesty, I never lie, especially to my audience. I'm not a hop fan. What is it called?
Hip hop.
I'm not a hip hop fan. I find it confusing. But you know what? I kind of love you. So I would buy the record just because I like you so much, and because you have such you have nice energy. You look like a happy, good person, and pity that you're doing hip hop and not ballads.
Tell me about it. So I'll make you this promise, though. I'll make you this promise. As soon as I go big and famous, I'm gonna connect with that awesome guy, Johnny Soho, and me and him, we're gonna put on a great event together.
You could be like the Andrews sisters.
Yeah.
Actually, the chat room says they want to see Ron in a hip hop video.
No, you know what? Listen, folks. I'm going to be 80 in May. What 80-year-old likes hip hop or understands it? We can't hear half the time. So when they speak and they speak quickly, I like the music, by the way. Maybe you could do a ballad with that. I mean, an instrumental. The music is really good. I like the little tingling, the
cymbals and stuff.
The music is great.
Hi-hats. Yep.
The talking is annoying, but the music is great.
Well, do you remember though? Are you old enough to remember like the Sugar Hill Gang?
Oh yes.
I love Sugar Hill Gang and Nucleus, who did that song "Jam on It," is like one of my favorite songs, and then also Beat Street. Do you remember Beat Street? Beat Street Breakdown. All right, it was a movie, and then the title song from the movie is Grandmaster Mel.
The earliest that I can go for you is Buttermilk Biscuits by Baby Got Back. What's the guy? Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Oh yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot.
That's as early as I can get. So,
but I understand.
You should look up Beat Street.
I understand that hip hop is one of the most now music around. Is that true?
Yeah, it's always at the top.
I mean,
Times Magazine rated it as the most influential sound of this generation, and it means it's basically it controls everything. It's everywhere you look, commercials, TV.
They're talking about Bloodhound Gang.
And I would be a liar if I said I didn't dance to. I was with Sherry Belafonte and a bunch of friends in Las Vegas at somebody's house, and they put on this really great rap song. I have no idea. It was a black guy, I think, or a guy that sounded black.
I think that was Sugar Hill Gang or somebody.
And it was such a great beat.
Yeah,
and I danced to it. I'm a good dancer. It was really good to dance to. But I don't think I'd like to be in the living room with someone I loved, candles burning, and a hip hop record.
Wow, now that's called R&B. See, now that's called R&B.
Yeah, he likes R&B.
That's what I love.
And that's, oh my gosh, I wish that's the one genre of music that I would die for. Jodeci, Genuine.
You could do it.
I would love to be like them.
I know. I actually know Genuine. I've met him before.
You could do it.
Are you kidding me?
I know all
that
those
dude
guys.
That's a 90s star right there.
I know all those 90s guys.
Twizm, you could do it.
Well, I will try just for you, Ron. I will try.
They said they bet if Twizm puts Ron Russell's name in a song, it'll probably make it into the yellow convertible.
Oh no, his music will never be in my car. I get a nervous breakdown. No, the music is too what do you call? Listen, 1940, I was born. I was raised with the music of the 1940s, Glenn Miller, that sort of music.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went into rock and roll. Then from rock and roll, we went into hippie shit. Then we went in. So I've been through all the musics.
Yeah.
I must tell you, hip hop is one I don't understand.
And you know what? That's entirely understandable, especially coming from a legend in this entertainment world like you, who's been through all the levels.
Wow,
like
look at that great. Boy, can you grease me good. Grease me up, honey. Grease me up. Whoa, that was a good one, Chisholm. I love your fucking music. Everybody, just buy the records because he's such a great bullshit artist. I love him.
Actually, first of all, you guys, I want to let everybody know, like, Twizm White Piece, he is the real deal. I am not kidding you guys. So he's a hip hop star, and he really deserves to be like the next Eminem. But let me tell you what, he's got a family. He's been with his wife for how long? 18 years?
18 years.
He has 5 children. One of them is special needs. Every time I text him something, he's like, I'll get to this in a little while. I'm helping my kids with their homework, or I can't do it right now. I'm picking my kids up from school. I mean, he is a hands-on dad. He doesn't, like, you never see that, first of all, because that means you were very young when you got married. And young people don't usually make it, especially with 5 kids, and the fact that you've committed to your wife and your family, I think is that's really where you're a superstar.
I would buy your record just for that.
I think that's what makes you a superstar.
Because I was a hands-on dad. I raised my 2 daughters
You're
alone.
You're a great dad. Ron, you're a great dad.
Well,
you are a great dad.
Well, so are you, because it's very difficult to raise children and have children love and adore you and want to be with you at my age. Most children, go on their own. My daughters moved to Palm Springs just to be near me. And I know that your children will do the same.
And if you guys want to see something that Twizm's did with his kid, you can go on to his YouTube channel. Just plug in Twizm White Piece. He's got a single he dropped a couple weeks ago. It's called Always on My Grind, featuring Christian. And Christian is his son. How old is Christian?
Christian just turned 13. And he is actually the second of my children that I made a song with. I made a song with my daughter a couple of years ago. And it was received very well, and still to this day gets a lot of great plays and everything. But this one symbolized a different level for me because I'm more mature in the game now. I know my job better. But never before has there ever been a Caucasian hip hop artist that actively made a song with their own child or own family member, and it was good. It wasn't just some kind of, like Ron says, that kind of garbage stuff that I don't really vibe with. Me, I'm about setting the image for my son, right? I want my son, if he is going to be like me or even resemble me in any way, to only resemble the good parts. And how can I guarantee that? By setting a good example, by being that image that should be looked up to, right?
And so, you're a talker, I could tell. So, no, always be a talker with your children. Take them on long car trips where they're trapped, like I did. And I used to talk to them in the car because they couldn't escape. So, and also, if somebody put a gun to my head and said, you must listen to a hip-hop song, I would choose yours.
You're awesome.
No, because I like the music in your song. Can I edit you out?
Yes. Oh, entirely.
No,
just keep all the good parts. Just keep the good parts.
So wait a second, though.
I'm teasing.
I want to go back,
Wait. Let me say something. I don't bullshit anybody.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You are a very palatable hip-hop singer. I can tolerate it. I can't. Some I really can't. I have to leave because it's disgusting. It's just. It's not even English anymore. It's some weird language. At least you speak English. And it wasn't bad. I kind of liked it, but I really liked the music. What's that tingling shit going on in the back of it?
Okay, so there's actually 2 different things. One is called a hi-hat, which is, it's like a drummer sitting there with the cymbal over and over going, that's a hi-hat. Another one is what we call an after effect. So when you mix and master, you can then add in after effects. And one of the ones that I personally choose to add in all the time because I absolutely love it is the sound of what it's called moonlight chimes.
I love it. I love it. Now I know. Moonlight Charms. You should make a song called Moonlight Charms. And
I will write that down
just do the Moonlight Charms in your voice. Remember that, Jimmy. Okay. Moonlight Charms. That's what I loved about your song. That is so pretty. The music, who wrote the music? You?
I write all my music. Yep.
Well, the music is really. Could you sing to that?
I could try.
Why don't you try? Because it's such a pretty piece of music.
So hold on, I want to go back though.
Wait, and with the moon chimes makes it really pretty.
So I want to go back.
Wait a minute, shut up. How do I get moon chimes?
I can send you the effect, or you can download it from freesounds.com, and they have it on there.
I want to put it in the Jimmy Star music.
Yes.
He likes it. Okay,
I want to put it on the opening of our show. Put some what the fuck ever it's called.
Anyway, so go back real quick. Always on My Mind has a little kid talking at the beginning. Is that also one of your children?
That is my youngest son, he was the one that was born from the drive-by, and he's the one that has the sensory issues and some other internal issues.
Hold it. What's a drive-by?
It's when people go by.
What?
People drive by in a car and they shoot your house up.
Your son was shot at?
Oh, well, my whole family was, actually. Me, myself, my wife, our kids, our friend, neighbor that was living next to us.
They didn't like your music either.
That's probably what it was.
No, wait. Let's not make this. I say there's humor and tragedy. Now, you must fill me in. What happened?
Okay. So Halloween night, took the kids out trick-or-treating. We lived in a really bad neighborhood. In fact, in Indianapolis, it is the #1 worst neighborhood in Indianapolis. And being that we are who we are, it's hard for us to get the assistance from government agencies and places like that. So we can get what we can get. And that's one of the places that we could live in. So we were out. Took him for a thing, brought him home. We were standing outside with our neighbor talking about how the night went and everything like that. The car drove past once, didn't realize it. Came back around. I tell you what, Ron, I've never seen the devil's face so clear and so perfect. And when that window rolled down and those AK bullets and that 9mm, they were shooting at everything. And it just, hands down, that was a life-changing experience. And right then and there, I knew that I could no longer live that kind of life. I knew that I could no longer be that kind of person. I miss death by this much, Ron. If you look at the pictures, there's this much space between me and the bullets. My wife actually had to go to the hospital because of the shooting, and that's how our son was born. So ever since then, I've been on this quest to make sure that nobody suffers like that. You guys, me, you, Ron, Jimmy, all the people in the chat room, we are the ones who can make sure that nobody suffers like that, because we have the power. We have the power. People pay attention to us. As an entertainer, it's my job and my responsibility to prevent sadness and to promote happiness and love. Because as an entertainer, my job is to bring a smile to your face.
Absolutely. Now, you should be an advocate for gun control. Yeah, I should. And I would love to. I will advocate for anything that is the morally proper thing to do in life. I don't. Now wait, explain to me what happened. So your wife got shot, went to the hospital, had the baby?
No, she didn't get shot. She didn't get shot. In the quest to duck and stay away from the bullets, she hit the fence. And when she hit the fence,
with her belly.
When she hit the fence, she hit her belly. And immediately right then and there, the amniotic sac ripped. And there was trauma, and he started drowning in the amniotic fluid.
Oh my God.
And so it was a tense situation. There was blood all over my floor from my friend who got shot. So I'm trying to keep my kids away from the blood while getting them ready to go to school so that I could come back to clean the house, clean the blood up, get the glass out of there. It was.
Wait, now end of story. Did they ever find these son of a bitches? No.
And you moved. Was that also in Canada?
Wait a minute. Why do you?
No, that was in Indianapolis, Indiana.
And now you live in Canada.
Why do you think they did this? Were they after your friend?
I can't honestly say, Ron. If I knew, I would take an active probably stance on it. But at this point, a lot of gun violence happens just because of ignorance and stupidity. And it's not so much any situation as it is the individual who's holding the gun. If that individual has made the choice to do whatever they're going to do, it doesn't matter what the situation is. They've already chose their actions. So I can't really call why it happened. I can only say that I hope that the people who did it, I hope they find a better place in life. I hope that they can have somebody change them for the better.
Fuck them. I hope they die.
All right. So anyway, so you've got 5 kids. Life is much better. You're in Toronto. You got a brand new song and a brand new music video.
And God will be good to you because he's given you a quest.
I think that's true.
I believe that. That's what I believe.
He gave you your bad. Now your good will come.
And what I want to do is I want to use this second chance to change other people's lives. See, my life got changed and I'm blessed for that. And I'm really blessed. But all I can think about in the back of my mind is, yeah, my life may have gotten better, but there's so many people that I know, so many people that I don't know who are suffering in the same exact kind of situation. And my heart, that's where it goes. My heart pleads for them because they're the ones that are still there. And we need to worry about them. Worrying about me, I'm safe. I'm cool now. But them, they need somebody to worry about them. They need somebody to love them. You know what I mean? Okay.
Now you sound like a Christian. Are you a Christian?
I claim no religious faction whatsoever.
Just goodness. Just goodness.
I just good. Just be good, guys. Be good. Show love. There's a natural order to life. You know, you don't go out in life and you see a bird just attacking another bird for no reason. It's either territorial, mischiefness. There's a natural order to life. Everything works together. And we need to learn to tap into that. The minute we tap into that energy that's flowing through everybody and everything, man, look at this. Look at me. Look at me. Just look at me. I went from being a really bad guy. And now, man, people like Bruce, like Mike from Times 10 magazine, like I've got a list of people over here that because of their love, they have changed my life. And it's only right that I reciprocate that love. You know what I mean?
So like now you live in Canada.
Yes.
Where
it's beautiful here.
Do you want to say?
Yeah, Toronto, the GTA. It's called the GTA.
Yeah, I've been to Toronto 1,000
So here's
times.
what we got to do, though, because we're going to run out of time.
Good gay bars in Toronto.
We're doing a world premiere of his new video, and we got to get to it. So
let's get to the video.
So,
I think I love you more now than when you came on the show.
So Scotty, J, and Danielle, do you guys have the ice cream music video?
Yes.
Scotty J.
And Scotty, Danielle, I want to hear it, honey. Can I see it and hear it? Plug me in.
Yeah.
And that's
okay. Keep us plugged in.
We got 349 on that D.
Yeah, I think that's it. 349. Does that sound right, Twizm?
Yes.
Time.
I assume I got 3 foot. Yep. I got
awesome.
440
Got
over
it.
here.
Roses.
Okay.
I see roses.
Is that it with roses?
That's roses.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do, Twizm. You're gonna introduce to who you are in your new music video. At the end of it, say enjoy, and that's gonna be how they know how to play it for everybody.
Gotcha.
Go.
My name is Twizm Whyte, and you're on the fabulous The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, and you're getting to watch my brand new video, Ice Cream. My beautiful wife is in it. My beautiful kids helped me make it. And to all those people who have somebody in their life, I hope this song represents how you feel as well, because ice cream is something everybody loves. Enjoy.
Lady, I'm glad I caught up with you for a minute, cause you really drive me crazy. And no, I'm not playing. Yes, I'm thinking of you lately, day and night, non-stop daydreaming, baby. And I cannot help but think it should be me making you smile. And I cannot help but think it should be us for a while, maybe longer. I'd be honored if we'd hit Baskin Robbins for some ice cream and some cool conversation. I ain't playing, take my hand, I'm just saying, cause you smelling just like ice cream. Lips taste like ice cream, addicted to your taste like ice cream. And girl, I swear you melt my heart just like ice cream. Shorty so sweet, just like ice cream.
Caramel.
Yes, I use my lips just like ice cream.
Vanilla.
Swag so hot, melt your game just like ice cream. Step up in the club, ice cold just like ice cream. Yo, I will not front, yes I got big dreams. And no, I will not lie, making noise on a big scene. My charm fresh, pretty boy so clean. And no, you cannot hate addictive just like ice cream. Man, I will not front, yes, I be too sweet. Melt your heart, sugar like swag, yes, that's me. Keep this game raw, sell it out just like ice cream. And no, you cannot hate addictive just like ice cream. Give me just one moment and I'll steal your damn heart. Give me just 1 second and I'll leave my damn mark. Man, I'm really not playing in this game for eternity. I swear I'm off the chain, so surprised you have not heard of me. My swag is so heavy, mainstream, I am so ready. Haters really cannot face me, smoking green daily, I'm so hazy. Man, I go and put my heart up to the world, they need to chill out, doing to the world. Put your hearts up, love each other now. Man, it's so crazy, put a word up in her ear, she call me baby. Man, I'm so tasty, this thrilling vanilla drive you crazy. Man, it's so crazy, put a word up in her ear, she call me baby. This thrilling vanilla drive you crazy.
So sweet, just like ice cream.
Caramel.
Yes, I use my lips just like ice cream.
Vanilla.
Swag so hot, melt your game just like ice cream. Step up in the club, ice cold just like ice cream.
Yo, I will not front, yes, I got big dreams. And no, I will not lie, making noise on a big scene. Keep my charm fresh, pretty boy so clean. And no, you cannot hate addictive just like ice cream. Man, I will not front, yes, I be too sweet. Melt your heart, sugar like swag, yes, that's me. Keep this game raw, sell it out just like ice cream. And no, you cannot hate addictive just like ice cream. Yo, I will not front, yes, I got big dreams. And no, I will not lie, making noise on a big scene. Keep my charm fresh, pretty boy so clean. And no, you cannot hate addictive just like ice cream. Man, I will not front, yes, I be too sweet. Melt your heart, sugar like swag, yes, that's me. Keep this game raw, sell it out just like ice cream. And no, you cannot hate addictive just like ice cream.
Shawty so sweet, just like ice cream.
Caramel.
Yes, I use my lips just like ice cream.
Vanilla.
Swag so hot, melt your game just like ice cream. Step up in the club, ice cold just like ice cream.
Strawberry.
All right, everybody, we are back and we are live.
All right, everybody, that was Ice Cream by Twizm Whyte Peeps off his brand new album, Dreams to Reality. That was the music video debut. Everybody in the chat room loves it. And real quick, what's your wife's name?
Misty.
Misty, what's up? Shout out from the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.
I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. I get Misty.
There's an actual song,
Meanwhile,
Misty, by
Johnny Mathis.
Johnny Mathis. You should look it up and play it for her.
I will.
Meanwhile,
Johnny Mathis, Misty.
Meanwhile, again, I love the music. It has an Asian flavor to it. I feel like it almost sounds like classical Asian music. And if that moon thing is in it again, I love it. I like the music, and I'll tell you something. It's bearable. Your talking is bearable. I wasn't upset by it at all. I liked it.
That's a compliment from him.
I know.
No, I liked it. It makes a little sense to me now because I listened to the lyric, and the lyrics are very good. Did you mention Jimmy again in them?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard Jimmy. I was ready to get up and walk out. But anyway, I figured these two forget it.
So you guys, this is.
I liked it. I wouldn't go buy it, but if I heard it, I'd be happy. But I will encourage everyone to go out and buy it because it's a very pretty song, and he's a very pretty man, and he's a good man, and I think you should take that into consideration, that his music projects love, and you can't buy love, folks. So I would strongly suggest you go out and buy this nice little song.
Look at how cute that is, though.
Yeah, they're adorable.
So for people like you, Ron, who are not really into hip hop, what I ask from you is just to support me and my mentality and my ideas. And by doing that, you're going to support a better hip hop. And that's really where it's at. Putting a better message out.
I'm telling you, I understood it for a change. And you didn't speak 1,000 miles an hour. Okay, you have a bit of a Brooklyn slang in there, maybe kind of a black singer sound, which
Southern
is okay.
Is what we call it. We call it Southern.
Yes.
I call it half of my best friends, but anyway, all of our friends. But the video is very nice. I like it. Please, everybody, go out and buy this nice song.
So you guys, the name of the album is Dreams to Reality. It's on all the digital download sites. Purchase it, you guys, because if you stream it, he doesn't really make any money. So go and buy it.
You see how many kids I have trying to eat me out of house and home?
Anyway, let me just say something to clear up. Taste is an individual thing.
Mhm.
I don't think that Twizm would have in his home half of the music that I have in my home. He wouldn't like it. He would find it boring, slow, and, not his thing. So you don't love everyone out there, please. You don't love every piece of music you hear.
Mhm.
You love what's important to you. And
Or
don't
what touches you.
Yeah, and don't listen to me. I come from another planet, another day, another time. So
Still gorgeous. You're still gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. But Peggy Lee, you don't even know who she is, but I have all
That's his. He has every Peggy Lee and Johnny Mathis album.
And here's a little bit of Peggy Lee. See if you'd buy it.
Okay.
Just for a thrill. You made my life one sad song. Just for a thrill. Now, you wouldn't buy that.
But
right?
I danced to it. to
Yeah,
it.
but it's so slow and it's not happening. But it was music that was beautiful in the 1930s, 40s,
Hang on,
and
because
50s.
we've only got a
Oh, I'm
minute.
sorry. It's a good
So
show.
play Misty for Me, you guys. Got to get Play Misty for Me. Check it out by Johnny Mathis for your beautiful wife. The way you guys look at each other in the video is so adorable. I think it's fabulous. So you guys, Twizm is on Twitter at Twizm Whitepiece. Again, it's TWIZM WHYTEPIECE. You can also
I want
go.
to ask him that. Where'd you get the name from?
You got 1 minute.
Okay,
Hurry.
so Shaq had a label, or Shaq had a clothing named Twizm, TWISM. I was a Shaq fan, so I took that, made it the Z. White Piece is what they called me on the streets. Put the two together, and that's how you got it.
Twizm. I actually met Shaq. I went to a party with him one time.
I know. I'm freaking jealous. You see the guy's hands? It's like
I know.
freaking-
You gotta love it. All right, everybody. This is Twizm Whitepiece. We want to thank you for coming on the show. We want to thank everybody in the chat room. Twizm, we think you're great. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family. We also want to thank
Happy
Danielle.
Thanksgiving.
Danielle and Scotty J, thank you guys so much because we're about out of time.
So everyone out there, have a fabulous Thanksgiving and take some phenobarbital afterwards.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And
Bye.
Twizm, good luck with everything. Keep it going, and we'll see you soon. We'll see you in social media. And everybody, have a great time. Thank you so much. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nice knowing you, Twizm.
I love you, Ron.
No, I do back. You're a good man.
All right,
God
we're clear,
bless.
guys.